What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at this brand new 2021 Kia Seltos. And yes, I said that correctly. This is a 2021 model year vehicle. Huge thank you to Kia. They're providing this vehicle for today's video. Definitely check out the link to their website down in the description below. They have 3 of these 21s in stock right now and a massive selection of all the other 2020 model year vehicles. So definitely check them out. So anyways, let's get into this brand new vehicle. And the model that we're looking at today is the Seltos S all-wheel drive, finished off in dark ocean blue with the white roof, and has an MSRP at $25,000. Underneath the hood, this features a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that cranks out 146 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. The engine is paired to an intelligent variable transmission and sends the power to all 4 wheels. And with a fuel tank capacity at 13.2 gallons, you're looking at 27 miles per gallon in the city and 31 out on the highway. The overall curb weight for the all-wheel drive model is around 3,100 pounds. It has an overall length at 172 with a width at 70.9 inches. The wheelbase is 103.5 and the overall height is 64.2. And then this has ground clearance at 7.3 inches with approach and departure angles at 28 degrees. The Seltos features 11-inch ventilated disc brakes up front with 10.3-inch solid rear discs, and this has a dark gray set of 17-inch alloy wheels. The front end of the all-new 2021 Kia Seltos has a very nice look to it. We have brushed aluminum accents within the center grille with that traditional Kia design. It has large mesh up front with a cool edgy look, and if you'll look into the LED headlights, you'll notice an LED daytime running light running all the way from the center of the grille, going through the grille and into the headlights, making one continuous beam nearly from one side of the car to the other. We get more of the brushed aluminum accents on the top of the headlights and grille as well to really float together the front end. This also has projector beam headlights, and then we have LED fog lights down below. There's more brushed aluminum accents in the center lower portion of the grille, and then you even get body color fins that kind of cut in on each side. And then as we move our way up to the hood, there's 2 sharp lines on each side of the hood, giving it a nice wide appearance. And then as we go to the side profile of the car, this has the black color for the fender arches as well as the lower side skirts, and we even get some gloss black down below on the lower portion of the doors. We get body colored door handles and then white mirror caps to match this white roof. I really like the contrast between the dark blue paint and then the white roof. This has blacked out A-pillars and then a chrome trim piece below the windows going all the way to the rear, giving it a modern appearance, and that same color matches the roof rails. And then finishing up with the sides, the proportions are very nice all around. It has a shorter design to it. This is a smaller SUV, but I really like how the windows are shaped. It just gives it a very proportional look all overall. We even get the all-wheel drive badge up front, and then the two-tone between the blue, the white, and then even the black accents on it, and the wheels have a really good look. And then moving to the rear end of the car, you can see how the white roof finishes up with the spoiler on the top of this glass. We even get gloss black trim on the side portion. Moving to the LED taillights, they have a very nice look to them, and you even get more of the brushed aluminum in the center of the rear liftgate, and then your reverse lights are integrated into that. You get the S logo over on the right side and then a reflector on each side. More of the black color and aluminum trim for the entire rear bumper, and then over on the left side we have the Seltos name. The rear view backup camera is right beneath the Kia logo. And then there's 2 prominent body lines on each side of the rear liftgate, giving it an aggressive look, and it really ties in together with the whole look of the car. So that is a full look at the exterior of the 2021 Kia Seltos. Comment down below, what do you guys think of this design? And don't forget, your comment will actually enter you in to win a free GoPro. You'll have a chance to win that if you just leave a comment and are subscribed to the channel. But let me know what you guys think of this new car. I love this two-tone. That is an option, so you don't have to go with that. But I love how the roof and the mirrors are the white, just has a really good contrast. And then these headlights are very interesting to see in person. It is literally a daytime running light all the way from one corner all the way to the center of the grille. That is very unique. I don't think I've seen another car like that. So it's really cool to see on this brand new car. And then now with the key, we can go ahead and take a look at the interior. All the buttons are actually over on the side, which it looks really cool. Lock button is up top, kind of like a thumb trigger. And then we can go ahead and unlock it and take a look at everything. Just grabbing the door handle and get a full look at the entire interior for this brand new car. Starting with the door panel, we have a nice black piece of leather on the armrest right here, even with blue stitching, which matches the exterior paint very nicely. There's a little bit of storage down here as well as cup holder storage. Your grab handle is all integrated, which actually you can get a really good grip on that. All 4 window controllers as well as the lock and unlock, and then the mirror controls. You have some really cool contours within the speakers, which I've never seen before. Very, very cool looking. I love this look. Same with the tweeters up top. And then the release handle actually is integrated all into this trim piece, and the top portion is what you pull to actually open it. And then you get some gloss black trim as well. So very unique designs already. Moving our way inside, this trim level has two-tone seats with leather and cloth. We have black leather on the sides with gray stitching that has a really cool look. All the leather on the top as well. And then a very cool design in this cloth. You can see the pattern. Very nice looking, comfortable seats to sit in, very supportive, good bolsters as well to hug you in turns, and then all of your manual controls, and then moving inside to the full leather steering wheel. And then now inside the car, we can go ahead and flip out the key, insert it into the ignition, we can start it up. On the left side of the steering wheel, we have all the Bluetooth and audio controls, your volume over on the left side, and then the track button is over on the right. And then taking a look at the right side of the steering wheel, we have all of the cruise control settings, as well as the steering wheel intervention. You can turn that on and off, and you can see it come on the screen. The top button right here, if we click this, it'll change the menu right here in the center. We can scroll through everything. We have user settings over on the right side, and you can scroll through everything to change different things within the vehicle. Tapping the button again, we can go into fuel economy and see all the different trip information, as well as gas mileage, a digital speedometer, as well as the eco mode. And then tapping that button again, we can look at safety settings. We can see the attention level, we can change that, as well as the four-wheel drive distribution, tire pressure monitor system, and then back to the main menu. We have the tach on the left, and then the speedometer over on the right side. Very nice looking steering wheel with more of the gloss trim. Then we have all the headlight controls over on the left side with the turn signals, all the windshield wipers over on the right side. And then looking to the left of the steering wheel, we have the engine start-stop feature, lane keeping assist, as well as traction control, and then you can adjust the brightness of the interior. We have an air vent over on the left side, nice black trim along the top, and then you have another speaker in the center. To take a look at the whole touchscreen display system, you can hit the home button right here to go home. You can configure a lot of this. Going into all menus, this is kind of the main menu. You can swipe over for more settings in the setup. You can tap the media button to see if anything's connected. Hitting the star button right now, this comes up with advanced settings. You can change what you'd like for the steering wheel mode. So hitting the mode button right here, you can actually toggle that between a few different items. If you only use FM and Bluetooth, you can have those be the only things. Then home screen, you can adjust how you'd like it. Media notifications, same thing. You can go back to menu, you can go back. The power button and volume is over on the left, and then the tune and enter button is over on the right. And then to take a look at the actual dash, this color right here actually has a dark blue tint to it, has a cool texture to it as well. You can see the coloring on there, matches nicely to the blue stitching that we saw on the doors. And then below all that, we have your hazard controls, 2 air vents, and it's very nice how you can slide this over to close them or open them back up to actually open up the vents. Below that, we have all the climate control settings. We can turn this on to change the fan speed, and then we can adjust the actual temperature over on the left side, as well as the different zones over on the right side, and then the defroster and AC down below that. We have some storage down below. You can actually fit quite a few things in here, a nice phone or wallet, and then some more storage down here that actually has some good space. USB port, as well as a 12 volt on the left and the right. And then a drive mode selector, we can toggle this left and right. And when I do this, it comes up on the screen. We have a normal, a smart, and a sport mode, which is nice to see. Heated seats for both driver and passenger with 3 different settings. And then over on the right, we have a downhill control, as well as the locking center differential for the all-wheel drive system. If we go ahead and put this into reverse, it comes up with a backup camera, and as you change the steering wheel, it changes the guidelines as well. We can go ahead and put that back into park. We have more of the blue stitching and leather along that. And then 2 cup holders, as well as the parking brake. And then on the center, we have more of the black leather, as well as blue stitching for the center armrest. We have a little bit of storage in here, good for a few small items. And then taking a look over at the right side, a really good sized glove box, what you would expect. And then one full look at the interior. I really like how the blue is on this dash, just gives it a very clean look. You can get another good look at the speakers and the cool contours in them, and then that door handle is very cool as well. And then a really nice look at these seats. I love all the cool textures Kia is using, and then the really cool design is very sweet. And then now to take a look at the rear seat space, we can go ahead and open up the door. The door panel is finished off very similar, comparing it to the front. We have the cool contours on the speaker, and then the blue stitching with black leather, and then this very nice door handle, how everything works, looks very clean. Moving our way inside, we have the same 2-tone design with the black leather and gray stitching, and then this really nice cloth design with a pattern in it. So then hopping in, I have the driver's seat set to my height, which is 5'11". Go ahead and close the door. This car has actually a lot of room in it. This is a smaller vehicle. It's not a jumbo family 3rd row SUV or anything like that. So for being a smaller one, I think they've really maximized space. I have like 4 or 5 inches above my head for headroom. My knees have a few inches. My feet are fitting very nice and comfortably. The armrest is in a really good spot, and there's a lot of glass around. So it's actually very roomy, and actually that window right there, that is very nice to have just to give you a little bit more space. And then taking a look at the center here, we can fold this armrest down. Has a nice feeling to it. We also have 2 cup holders in here. And then over on the left side, actually where your shoulder is, there's a handle you can pull. And with that down, there's actually another level for recline. So you can recline the seats a little bit, which is very nice to see. And then closing that up, we can get a good look at everything for the rear seats. And then to take a look at the rear storage space, there's a button beneath the Kia logo. You can just pop up the rear liftgate. You have quite a lot of space in here. You can see just how everything is nice and maximized. All the floor mats are sitting right there. Popping this up right here, we have the spare tire and actually quite a lot of space down here if you'd like. This whole flooring actually is easily to remove. You can slide this completely out and really maximize the space you'd like. And this can actually be mounted underneath the floor if you really want to maximize the space you get. And then you can grab these handles from back here, how you reclined it before. So with both seats folded down, they fold nice and flat. Of course, the seatbelts can get out of the way. So you have quite a lot of space in here. I'll just go in from this side now. You can see how everything folds down. You can get these right out of the way. But definitely a lot of storage space for being a smaller SUV like it is. And you even get some room in the footwells. Alright guys, so we are now in the 2021 Kia Seltos, officially the newest car I will drive all year long. But as far as just taking a look at it inside and out, this vehicle seems to have a lot to offer, especially for $25,000. It's not even at all expensive. This is not a fully loaded model. You can get one with a turbo engine and more options, of course. But this one is very nicely spec'd. I like the safety feature that it has with the cruise control, the steering wheel intervention, all that kind of stuff, and even has heated seats in the backup camera. So it's actually very well appointed. The steering wheel feels really nice in the hands. The leather feels really good. And then just the overall visibility, you're higher up, so you have a really good view out. And looking at all of the glass, you can see a really good view around the car, so it's definitely easy to see everything. The mirrors do a really good job letting you see what's going on. And then even looking over your right and left shoulders, there's really no crazy blind spots or anything. You can definitely see out very well. And then as far as just getting used to sitting in these seats, very comfortable. And I like how you can adjust them very easily. So then getting up to some speed right now. So we have a smaller 4-cylinder engine, naturally aspirated. And that gets you right up to speed, and the transmission shifts very easily. I like how you can put it into manual mode and upshift and downshift as well. So I feel like whether you're in drive or actually shifting with the shifter down here, it's easy to use the right gear to really get up and go. As far as road noise, wind noise, as we're just cruising right now, pretty quiet. We're going 50 miles an hour. Nothing really crazy. This is a decent road, so it's very smooth sounding. And then just the overall fit and finish on the interior, everything's laid out very well and easy to use. This screen right here is right there, easy to touch. The touchscreen interface is very easy to get used to as well, so it's easy to look into your radio stations, the different Bluetooth audios you have going on, and then adjusting anything you need to. It's very simple. And then the screen in the center, we can just go through that. And then right now just cruising, it looks like it's front wheel drive bias. So right now it's front wheel drive, giving it a little bit of gas, gives it a little bit more power in the rear. And then if you are off-roading or in any type of inclement weather, it's going to do a really good job distributing the all-wheel drive power to all the different wheels. And then continuing to scroll down, you can see tire pressure and everything like that. But overall, driving in this new car, it's definitely a good, smaller SUV to drive. You have plenty of space in the back. The rear seats had a ton of space, which I wasn't expecting. And then the storage in the back is equally as large. So I feel like for this car, given the price point and giving all the things you can get into this car versus going from a base model all the way up to a more fully loaded trim level, something even nicer than what we're in today, you can definitely get a lot of car for your money. Taking a nice turn, you know, this thing feels very composed. It doesn't feel like it just bounces around. It's a pretty solid car, which is really nice. And while we're at a stoplight, this has the engine on-off feature. So the engine shuts off to save some fuel when you are in bumper-bumper traffic and stop-and-go traffic. So that is nice. One last acceleration, just getting up to speed a little bit, right up to 50 miles an hour, no big deal. But I think that's about it for the test drive in this 2021 vehicle. Crazy to be driving a car that is a year newer than it even is, which is pretty insane. But Kia's definitely stepped up their game. This car has a lot to offer. I like how it's just nice and comfortable, very usable, easy to use, affordable. It seems to be a really good smaller SUV. If you're in the market for something like this, definitely put it on the list. It has a lot to offer. But I think that's about going to wrap it up with the 2021 Kia Seltos. Definitely give the video a huge thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and huge thank you once again to Keffer Kia for providing this vehicle for today's video. Definitely check out the link to their website. They have 3 of these 2021s in stock and a huge selection of all the 2020s. So definitely check them out. But that's going to wrap up the video. Once again, your comment will enter you in to win a free GoPro, so definitely take advantage of that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.